Testing, testing. If somebody's in the chat room, can you type in, see if you can hear us? All right. got some things figured out. Now I think we go live here. Currently just coming out of a timeout with just under 13 minutes left to go in the first half of this Monticello Cambria Friesland Saturday matinee matchup. Current score 9-1. The Ponies. During the first few minutes of the game, there were a few makes by Ellie in the lane, Gustafson, and lots of rebounds by number 12. On the court right now, Molly Olsen with the ball. Pass out to Wilkins with a three-point shot. That's Carly Wilkins. If you don't mind, maybe throwing a yes or no out there in the chat if you can hear the live feed. Jelena Trumpy at the line hits the first free throw. Cambria Friesland Hilltoppers come into the game today with a 1-7 conference record. They play in the Trailways West Conference and a 1-12 overall record. Currently on a 5-game losing streak. 7th place in that conference are the Hilltoppers, playing a high post 4-out offense against Monticello's 2-3 defense. Shot in the corner by Jenna Pulver. Starting lineup for the Hilltoppers was number 3, Jenna Pulver, number 14, Samantha Rayleigh, number 15, Liliana Oft, number 25, Madeline Evans, and number 44, Ava Gov. As was that Jaden Zuber just put down a 3-point shot. The Hilltoppers with the ball in their half of the court, looking for some kind of offense against this Monticello 2-3 defense with a score of 16-1. Monticello with the advantage. Toppers get it out of the right near side corner. Find the high post. Passing out of the high post to the back to the top. Missed 3-pointer by Oft. Ball comes back to Villarreal. Or Villarreal, as the ball goes out of bounds to Monticello. Monticello coming into the game this afternoon with a 3-4 conference record. Most recently beat Judah to bring that record to 3-4. 8-5 overall record. Good for 4th place in the Six Rivers East Conference. Carly Wilkins drives, hands off to Jaden. Jaden with a nifty little rip and go, misses as Pulver brings down the rebound for Cambria Friesland. Pass to the high post, shot from the high post, miss off the backside of the rim. Rebound to Zuber. With Olsen bringing it quickly up court, looks for the drive through the lane, misses a layup, but gets fouled. Foul is on Pulver, That's her first foul of the game. The team's third foul as Carly Wilkins comes out of the game. I wasn't watching. Good effort play by Sadie Wilkins to try and save that ball out of bounds, but her efforts go with nothing to show for it as the Hilltoppers will keep the ball under the hoop. In the game now for the Hilltoppers is Ramirez, Ashley Ramirez, number 24. (18-3), and looking for Gillespie under by the hoop, gets turned over with Pulver being the receiver instead of Gillespie, as the Hilltoppers try to break this 2-3 with a Euro step through the lane. Goes Gov, but the ball is hit out of her hands, out of bounds, as Kennedy Johnson, number 14 for Monticello, comes in. And Molly Olson will sit for a few minutes. Gov with a three-point shot, no good. Down with the rebound is Gustafson, as Gustafson will give way to Trumpy as Trumpy brings it up court, looking for a lane to the hoop. No good, as Oft tries to bring it down court, loses the ball, but Pulver gets the ball as Pulver throws across court to Ramirez, out of bounds. Timeout, Hilltoppers.
Like it looks like everything's plugged in, so I don't understand.
Jake was saying he was having some issues with it too.
A tech person.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, it's like I'm trying to do what I can, and I don't know what to say.
Like, I'm not getting anything right.
And then is that In here, Ryan, I believe. Let's turn it back.
Yep. White. 32. Crossing opportunity.
Well, then I'll just flip it back to how we had it. I'm gonna go downstairs and see what the scores are.
So I have no idea if people are. I don't need to sit up here.
No, I mean, you can keep it close enough to you.
You have first half scores?
Yeah. Well, for ours. I don't have for them. Here. Delana has a free throw. Jada has a 3. Ellie has 4 buckets and 2 free throws.
Delana had one down in the block.
A bucket.
Yeah.
Then their score's wrong. It should be 28 then 10. God. I thought I saw it too. Okay, I'll just give it to her. Who am I at? Oh, Ellie. Yeah, Ellie had Ellie had 4 buckets and 2 free throws. Molly had 2 buckets and a 3. Carly had a bucket and a 3. And I don't know where all the fouls are at. Missing 1. They had 5 at halftime.
Okay. All right, we are 10 seconds away from starting the second half. 26-10 Monticello. I do not have points for the Cambria Friesland players. I apologize for that. But we'll quickly run down the points for the Ponies. Jaden Zuber with 3 points. That came from 3-point line. Beyond the arc, Delana. The book shows her only having 1 free throw, but I know that she did hit a bucket on the block, post shot. Ellie has 10 points. Molly has 7 points with a 3-pointer. Carly has 5 points with a 3-pointer. And Monticello will start with the ball here in the second half as Ellie shoots 3-pointer right away. Knocks down the tray. Right away, knocks down the tray. As Monticello will be in their 2-3 zone defense, and Oft gets a cut down the line and a pass, and Jaden Zuber will be called for the foul on that shot, as Oft will be at the line shooting 2. First one is up and off the backside of the rim, no good. She gets a high 5 from Evans and the ball, and second shot up and no good. Same spot on the rim. This time Delana comes down with the rebound as she pushes it up court to the near side. Near side is the south side of the gym. And now she's at straight top as bounce pass to Olsen at the near side wing. Olsen's looking for Sadie. Nothing there. Chris cross pass over. Off with the pressure defense, and the ball will go out of bounds to the Toppers. Molly Olsen with a little bit of her own pressure defense at the half-court line and hits the ball out of bounds, out of Off's hands, as Off will now pass it in to Pulver. Pulver tries to go close to the baseline, and Olsen will block her shot. Ball comes down to Trumpy, and she goes coast to coast, driving around Rayleigh to the rim, misses the shot. Rayleigh gets called for the foul, so Delana will be standing at the stripe line, shooting 1 of 2. She dribbles, then shoots, no good. High fives from the team, and number 22 Villarreal will come in as Samantha Rayleigh will sit. She has 3 fouls. Second shot from Trumpy is no good as Pulver gets the rebound, brings it up to half court to Oft, over to Villarreal, with Evans in the far side corner, gets fouled as she drives into the lane by Gustafson. That's Ellie's second foul of the contest, team's first foul of the half, as Hilltopper set up in their box inbounds play. Over everyone's head to Pulver, and back to Pulver as she pulls it out and tries to shoot again. Blocked again by Molly. That's 2 blocks in the last minute and a half, as Gustafson tries to find Trumpy down court, and his turnover with Evans getting the ball at the block, near side block, and cannot finish. And Olsen will push it up court, finds Trumpy on the block. Nice play, nice fast break play, as Trumpy will hit her, I guess, official first field goal, but I know that she hit one earlier in the game that wasn't in the books. So Pony should be 33-10, but right now it's 31-10 as Pulver shoots from the near side corner. No good, 3-point shot. Pulled down by Trumpy. She brings it across the half-court line, looking for the offense to set up, and Olsen will have behind the arc on the far side arc. Finds Ellie in the high post. Ellie turnaround jumper, good. As her 5th 2-point field goal this game, this afternoon. Gov finds Oft on the block as she tries to do a reverse layup. No good. She does fall to the floor. It looks like she might be in a bit of pain. And Evans grabbed the rebound and put it back up, which was good, and gets fouled. That's Sadie's 2nd foul of the contest. Off the back brim, bounces up and bounces in is Evans, as Trumpy brings it across half court with Villarreal with the pressure defense, aggressively defending the ball. Bounce pass to the top of the key to Olsen. Olsen bounce pass to Gustafson at the far side wing. No good, 3-point shot. Rebound by Trumpy. Trumpy out to Olsen. Olsen drives baseline, tries to shoot, but gets fouled. I think that was on number 22. Yes, number 22, Janelle Villarreal, if I'm pronouncing that correctly. Inbounds to Gustafson. Gustafson shoots from the corner elbow. Pushed out by Gov. Might have been over the back by Trumpy, but no call. Out of bounds to Monticello. Inbounds to Trumpy. Trumpy off the glass, no good. Gets her own rebound. Out to Carly, then over to Zuber, far side wing. 2-point shot, no good. Rebound to Ramirez as she brings the ball down quickly to Evans. Evans through the lane, out to Villarreal. Pulver with the 3-point shot, far side corner. It is good. 33-16 Monticello. 14 minutes left to go in this game. Trumpy with a far side 3-point shot, nothing but air. Push back out by Gustafson. Trumpy gets her own rebound, shoots from the free throw line. No good, but is fouled by Pulver on the shot. That is her 4th foul of the contest. Don't think the Hilltoppers can afford her going out, but she will take a seat for probably the majority of this half now. Jelena missed her first shot, makes her 2nd free throw. Oft bringing the ball up for the Hilltoppers over to Ramirez. Ramirez will scan, drive, finding Evans in the paint, or that's Oft, I'm sorry. Misses 2-point shot, rebound by Trumpy. Ramirez will set up defense against Trumpy. 2 Gustafson to Molly in the near side corner off front side of the rim. Ramirez with a rebound, bringing it coast to coast. Stopped by Gustafson. Now to Oft. Oft takes a 2-point shot, blocked by Gustafson, partially blocked. Olsen with a rebound as 3 Hilltoppers surrounded her. But she will drive it down. Finds Zuber in the far side corner, then finds Carly by the block. Out to Trumpy with 3-point shot. Looks good all the way. It is good. Nice ball movement by the Ponies as Trumpy finishes the 3-point play on that time down to that side of the court. And Ramirez will look to get past Olsen, picks up the ball, then over to Villarreal. Back to Ramirez in the far side corner. Over to Oft in the wing to Rayleigh is back in the game. As Oft kicks the ball out of bounds, so Monticello will retain. Jaden Zuber and Ellie Gustafson sit for Sadie Wilkins and Delenn Gillespie. Carly with a 3-point try. Ooh, in and out. Gillespie with the rebound. She falls as she's being pushed. Gets the rebound, and she will be, that was on foul on the floor. That foul was on Villarreal. That's her 3rd foul of the game. As Carolyn Krubeck comes into the game. A fight for the ball. Ramirez versus Olsen. Sounds like an MMA fight with those names, Ramirez and Olsen, but referees call jump ball as Hilltoppers will take possession. Oft brings the ball down to set up the offense over to Ramirez at the top of the key. Ramirez will dribble to the right side towards the far side. Back to Oft into the corner for Rayleigh. Rayleigh will one dribble, then pass back to Oft with Gov with the ball against Carly Wilkins, and Wilkins will knock it out of bounds to stop the drive to the baseline. Hilltoppers will set up their line inbounds play. Off with 3-point shot right away. Air balls. Wilkins with the rebound and the ball was knocked out of her hands, out of bounds. Monticello will retain possession. Hilltoppers will set up their one-on-one full court press. Carly in the corner. 3-pointer good. That was the near side corner. It's her second 3-point shot made of the game. With Oft dribbling, losing control. Throws it out of bounds. Monticello will bring the ball up court. 40-16, 11.5 minutes left to go in the game. The Wilkins sisters, what happened? Something they ate at home before they came to the game, but Sadie just nailed down a 3-point shot from the far side wing. Hilltoppers will set up their offense now with some good ball movement against this 2-3. Pass to the feet of Krubeck. The ball, again, was fought for Olsen versus Krubeck that time. And Monticello will retain possession as Kennedy Johnson comes into the game, and Trumpy will take a seat as Olsen brings the ball down, looks to drive through the lane, finds Gillespie. Gillespie back to Olsen. Knocked out of her hands to Wilkins. Kennedy Johnson to the top for Wilkins, to the wing for Olsen. Olsen will drive past Ramirez and travel with the ball. (43-16) with just under 11 minutes left to go in this second half. Good ball movement for Hilltoppers as the ball comes to Krubeck at the top of the key. Over to Rayleigh, over to Ramirez in the corner, near side corner, three-point shot, almost good, off the backside of the rim. Rebound to Carly Wilkins as she will pass it to Olson. Olson will bring the ball up at a 4-on-3 fast break, find Kennedy Johnson. Johnson with the 6-footer, hits good. Kennedy Johnson, a freshman, and just knocks the ball away, almost stolen by Kennedy as she comes in for some rare minutes and playing some defense. Maybe a little reach there, but the referees let it go. As Krubeck gets the ball pass out to Evans. Evans to Gov. Gov with a three-point shot, no good. And out of bounds, Hilltoppers to Monticello. Villarreal will come in as Ramirez gets a breather. Olson with the ball, bringing up court. Cross half court line. She cross over to the left, picks up the ball, passes to Johnson. Johnson back to Olson. Olson top the key, three-point shot. No good up front of the rim. Rebound to Rayleigh for the Hilltoppers. Finds Krubeck screaming down the lane. And a nice fast break play. Krubeck from Rayleigh. 2 points for Cambria Friesland. That brings the score to 45-18. As Carly passes it to Sadie. Sadie back over to Kennedy Johnson on the near side wing. Finds Gillespie coming through the lane. Gillespie up, no good. May have been partially blocked. Trumpy back into the game for Carly Wilkins, and Sadie Wilkins will also come out of the game to give Gustafson some playing time, as Ramirez will bring the ball across half court, bounce pass to Evans. Evans to Gov. Finds Krubeck posting up, a nice little move. 2 points, 2 more points for jersey 21 Krubeck, as Olson will bring it up court, finds the lane, pass out to Johnson on the three-point side, or three-point near side, misses, out of bounds. Last touch by Gillespie, as Pulver with her 4 fouls will come back into the contest. Johnson out for Zuber, and Olson will play a little pressure defense. Rayleigh looks for Evans. As there will be a tie-up with the ball. Possession arrow towards Cambria. Ramirez finds Evans, high post, finds Pulver, three-point shot. And that's why they need her on the court. I think that's her third three-point shot made this afternoon. Trumpy with the ball, near side wing, drives into the lane, around Pulver, no good. As Gillespie gets the rebound, puts it back up, 2 points for her. I think that's her first 2 points of the contest, as Ramirez will bring it down in a hurry, as Olson stops the ball out of bounds off the foot of Ramirez. I'm sorry, that's Villarreal. Trumpy picks up the ball, passes it to the near side wing where Gustafson is, back to Trumpy, cutting down the lane. Nifty move, scoop shot, no good, out of bounds to the Hilltoppers. Just under 8 minutes left to go in this afternoon matinee, 47-23. Rayleigh's pass across court to Pulver, then to Gov. Gov has nice shot from side baseline, far side baseline. 2 points added to their score from that shot. As Zuber thinks about the three-point shot, looks at Gillespie posting up, gets the ball knocked out of her hands. It will stay here. as number 55 comes into the game there's a 55 on the JV team, Anya Heller. That might be her. Into the game for the Hilltoppers. Finds Gustafson posting up. Jumps to the ceiling, shoots and scores. 2 points for Ellie. 2 more points as Villarreal drives it down the lane. Fouled by Molly. That's her second foul, team second foul, as Delaney Gillespie goes out of the game for Carly Wilkins. Villarreal far side wing, as Heller thinks of the 3-point shot, does not take it. And Gov will take a long 2-point shot, rebound by Gustafson, guarded by Heller. Wilkins Zuber with the far side corner shot, 3-point shot, no good. Hit the rim, bounce over the backboard, out of bounds. As Villarreal will bring it up court for the Toppers. Gov looking for that low post. Evans not there. Villarreal looking for the high post, not there. And Gov will shoot a 3-pointer. Good for Ava Gov, number 44. Foul on 55, Heller, and that puts Monticello on the single bonus with 17 fouls, as Trumpy will shoot the front end of the 1-and-1. Makes it. It's her third made field free throw of the contest as she gets set for her second one. Up and in. Villarreal brings it across half court over to Heller in the near side wing. Gustafson knocked it out of her hands, out of bounds. So inbounds to Pulver. Pulver across court to Gov. Gov to Villarreal at the free throw line. Badly misses. Rebound to Gustafson as Olsen now pass back out to Zuber, bounces around on the rim, finally decides to take a seat through the net. That's Jaden's second 3-point made shot this contest. Villarreal looking for the high post. Evans not there. Gov with the 3-point shot off the front side of the rim, no good. Evans with a rebound, tried to put it back up, but couldn't secure it 100%, and rebound goes to Zuber. The Ponies, Gustafson trying for the 3-point shot, and that is good. That is her second 3-pointer of the game. At the 5-minute mark, 57-28, as Pulver tries to find Gov at the low block, but pass is too strong. Gustafson driving past the zone, but no good. Rayleigh forward to Pulver, then to the top of the key for the Gov, which she drives through the lane. No good. Number 20, Angela Cash, is in the game for the Ponies now, as she gets the rebound, but tie-up forces the jump ball. Monticello takes possession. Olsen to the corner for Trumpy. Trumpy 3-point shot, no good, misses everything. Rebound too oft as she brings it up court And she will find Rayleigh on the three-point line. Rayleigh shoots from the near side wing, no good. Rebound to Pulver. Pulver brings it back out. Off now with a far side wing shot, no good. Rebound to Heller. Rayleigh looking for Off. Off will pass it to far side wing. Pulver back to Off at the top of the key. Heller now looking for Rayleigh in the near side corner. Ball goes to the far side and turnover. Delina stole the ball and then was fouled with a holding call on Gov, her first foul of the game. Team's 8th foul, so Trumpy will be shooting a 1-on-1 here. Ball is up and good. 5 points from the stripe for Delana, as we'll have 2 new toppers coming into the game. And then she will take the ball and set for shot number 2. Up and good. Monticello stays in their 2-3 defense. Krubeck into the game for the toppers at the post. She gets the ball, passes it back out. Rayleigh looking for the drive at baseline. Finds Oft at the far side wing. She'll dribble it towards the top of the key. Back to Rail at the far side wing. Finds a Ramirez. That was a crazy, crazy play. As Monticello tried to save it from going out of bounds, but instead of hitting a Cambria Friesland leg, it went right into Ramirez's arms. As she went up for the shot, gets fouled by Ellie. That's Ellie's 3rd foul of the game. As she will take a breather with 3.5 minutes left to go in this second half. Ramirez with the ball. Set, shoot, good. Ramirez with pressure defense on Olsen. Olsen will give way to Zuber. Zuber will take it to the far side wing. Back to Olsen, top the key. Olsen finds Trumpy, 3-point shot on the near side wing. That's good. Molly and Sadie, the only 2 starters with only 1 3-point made. All the other starters have 2 3-pointers made apiece. Rayleigh in the far side corner, driving baseline around Zuber, finds Krubeck. Krubeck up off the glass, no good. Rebound comes to Trumpy. And Trumpy will bring it down the near side sideline. All the way to the hoop goes Trumpy. No good. Thought she got fouled. Rebound is tied up. Wilkins versus Krubeck. As Zuber and Olsen will find a seat. We have Cash, Kennedy, Gillespie, Wilkins, and Trumpy on the court for Monticello. For Cambria, we got Evans, Heller, Krubeck, Ramirez, and Krubeck. We got 2 Krubecks on the floor now. Trumpy with the blocking foul. It'll be her first foul of the game. The number 21 Krubeck shoots no good, gets her own rebound. Shoots no good, gets her own rebound. Shoots good. That'd be a good game plan. Let the tallest girl on the floor shoot and rebound until it goes in. That was, I'm sure they practice that every day in Cambria Friesland. Cambria in their 2-3 press defense as Trumpy has the ball on the top of the key. And she drives down the right side corner lane, up and no good. Wilkins comes down with it. out to Gillespie by the hoop, does not go in. And then Trumpy is fouled by Evans. As she shoots, that's Evans' first foul. Trumpy back to the stripe. First one, no good. Ramirez into the game. They have Krubak, Heller, Ramirez, and Villarreal on the court. Second shot is good from the charity stripe for Trumpy, as Villarreal will bring it up the court, finds Ramirez, far side wing, picks up her dribble, passes back to Villarreal, finds number 12 Krubak, cross court to Ramirez. Ramirez finds Heller. Heller with 3-point try, no good. Rebound to Trumpy as she pushes the ball up court. She will stop, set up the offense. Skip pass to Sadie Wilkins, looking for Gillespie. Finds Gillespie, but a little late on the pass. Cash for the shot. Ramirez gets the rebound, and I don't know, I looked from here, it looked like maybe she tripped over her number 21 Krubak's feet and then goes down with the ball. Cash could not hang on to the inbounds play as Ramirez with the nifty Euro step, and then a frustration foul on Ramirez. It's the 10th foul on Cambria Friesland. That's Ashley's third personal foul. So as Delana shoots from the stripe, first one is good. Second one, bounce, 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 shot is good. Villarreal with the ball up the court as Ponies will stay in their 2-3 defense. Nice play as Ramirez cuts through the lane with a handoff pass from Krubak. That foul was on Cash. Her first foul, team's fifth foul. One shot here for Ramirez, and she will not go in. Trumpy coast to coast. She picks up the ball, finds Sadie Wilkins, over to Kenny Johnson. Has the ball knocked out of her hands by Ramirez. Monticello will retain possession. Inbounds to Johnson. Johnson tries to get to Trumpy, but Villarreal will steal the ball. Fast break layup blocked by Trumpy. Fight for the ball. Cash versus Villarreal. Jump ball goes to Monticello. 5 seconds left to go in the game. Pass over the head of Cash. That was an interesting end of the game as both teams traded horrible full court shots. Not sure why that happened. A lot of things happened in those last 3.5 seconds as Monticello pulls out the win, 65-33. Gives Cambria Friesland their 6th loss in a row. That will extend Monticello's win streak to 2. Thanks for joining us here this afternoon. Just a reminder, Monticello Foundation sponsors all live stream and please consider donating to them. They've given over $500,000 to our students, graduating students in the past, so super awesome that they continue to support the graduating classes of Monticello. Thanks again for joining, and we'll talk to you later.